Good morning, my people. It's a Monday. Yesterday, I was doing an assignment. And I think I got carried away. And I think in between doing the assignment and inspecting chigeges, I got carried away. But I'm here. And I hope your Monday is good. Your Monday morning is good. I hope weekend in actually planning it because omwezi nago kugenda. October is in half. October is in half. So kati tuba tukuzaye emyezi ebiri ate emyezi ebiri najjo batojibala kubanga kumuna ekitundu because half of December is gone. Nina kukigurira kiri ekigurira kino kindi maaso. How are you, my people? Myombya Mark, Triple M, Bashir Mukarazi, Tusime Eddie Travel Live Vlog, Nsereko Starch, Louis, Jonathan Mukisa, Jones Info, Morad K Momo VIP, Mulindwa Gonzaga, SPK Driving School, Uriotia, Elijah Mwiru Yatua, Elan Price, Edian Price, Mugalasi Joshua Mix Farm, Saith Kagaba, Patrick Rio Poultry Farm, Godfrey Tambala. I hope you guys know Mabari Mukamori. I hope your money. Now, you remember Saturday and I thought we would discuss it yesterday, but somehow I got carried away. So neither did a broadcast, never did work. But good enough, Nakoza assignment, I attempted all the numbers. Katurale class yarero. Nienda kuba bank correcting. So man, there is nothing like not attempting anything. So I attempted everything. Patrick Poultry Farm, Godfrey Tambala, muri bulungi. Waliwo omuntu yabuuziza aina million mukaga. Someone has 6 million. Advise them what business can and should they start with 6 million. Advise them they're in Uganda and they have 6 million. Now, because they did not tell us what skill they have, I want you to assume they are looking to start a business that doesn't require them to have any skill, but common sense and their money. So what business, if you had only 6 million shillings and common sense, would you start? SC there. If you had only 6 million and common sense, what business would you start? So advise this person, aina million mukaga, ne common sense. What business can they start in Uganda and it survives? Of course, ideally we would be telling people, start a business where you have a skill, where you can do something better, where you can do stuff better than anyone else. But let's just imagine they have nothing they can do better, because there are people like that. Better than anyone else. They have 6 million and they want to start a business. Imagine it's either a side hustle or a main hustle. What would you advise this person with 6 million to do? Let's start advising, guys. Let's start advising. And you can also advise them against something that looks easy. You know, there are things that look easy. So you can also tell them, yes, I know this looks easy. This looks like it's an easy way to do things with your 6 million, but don't do it. Matovo Idris, good morning. Guys, let's advise this person that has 6 million and common sense. What should they invest in? So guys, we are advising someone that has 6 million and common sense. What business can they do? It's a Monday, guys. Seneco Starch has said, Elijah Agambe poultry farming. And then Seneco Starch said, if they have land, let them visit Mr. Patrick to teach them poultry. They will thank us later. And then Elijah saying, mostly the 1 month broilers. So Elijah, are you saying this person should buy the 1 month broilers and start from there? Joseph Balamaga, good morning. For poultry, you can rent space and construct a temporary shelter at a cheap price, okay, even if you don't have land. Idris Matovu, whole eggs selling or juice and water depot, okay? After, let him invest in mobile money business, okay? Now, let's start giving some particulars, guys. Abai. Let's start giving particulars. What's the profit like in those businesses that you guys are suggesting? Then should they invest all their 6 million or atanikena sente meka, because there is a gestation period of the business, then there is a learning period still of the business and all that. Guys, let's advise. I'm saying you should go for chicks that mature off in 1 month. Oh, okay. All right. And then recently I've seen people that say that they buy chicks when they are 1 month and then they start from there, they fatten them. Guys, the person has 6 million and common sense. What business should they do? He can invest in a hardware. Joseph, are you sure? Which areas? Hardware million mukaga tiziba sente entono. In a hardware. Guys, let's advise someone has 6 million and common sense. What business should they invest in? Yes, guys, we are advising someone that has 6 million and common sense. They want this, but they are confused. What business should they start? Give them a bit of procedure. Ntiwetaga sente weziti. Otandika banga bwediti notandika okulyamu. Try to give a little more context to your suggestion, guys. Has 6 million and common sense. Atandike business. Chikajambi amujirabye. Waliwo chali wange yajirina naye nganze bulwenji vuge echamuka. I gave up. So guys, 6 million and common sense, what should he start? Abari mu Kamoli lero muveyo mutuwe ku magezi wano, don't just be there in Kamoli. 6 million and common sense, what business should this person start? Yes, guys, we are advising someone that has 6 million and common sense. They want to start a business that doesn't require them to have any skill. Probably, it could be a business that they can learn along the way. Ina skills the way taga or ziga along the way. Let's advise him. And for this person, but if you're watching, these are ideas. Some of the people that are giving you advice have done these businesses before. Some of them have not. Yeah, so you need to also add some math ngo sara okora business eyo. But let's advise him. Let's advise nzijukira yali musajja. It was a man, but I don't remember who it was. Good morning, everyone. Once again, we are advising a friend of ours here who has 6 million and common sense. They're asking what business can they start with 6 million onule. Zoka za ina osobola omwamuka procedure akatono tono, omwamuka context akatono tono. If you're in the village you do this, if you're in the city you do this. Osobola talika ne biri nogenda ngolinya. Some people have suggested portraits or now commenting enda kuzisoma, but let's advise namwe abali mu Kamoli muveyo mujje mu advising let's make a contribution to this person's journey. But she promised me that you'll never be. Yes, we are advising someone that has 6 million and yes, and common sense. Asobola kutandika business chi. I think a depot like plastic drinks, okay? Or your travel like vlog. Same also Wilbag, but 6 million for a hardware, Joseph, it's too little. Yeah. Let him buy in the sunny watermelon and other fruits. Elijah Mwiru. You know business in Zibuzi, you know perishables. Me, I find that businesses that involve perishables should be nga olinga specialist mweche ekintu ngoba you have a market gyotegeseewo. 6 million in Uganda is a bit tricky. Travel live vlog. Chris Fitness, good morning. Goreti nachi into mobile money and work in it. Airtel line 150,000, MTN 350,000. You can get 1 million and above per month. Only customer care. Which uli de Muganda wangi. Mobile money. Ata ababi abakoza atia Goreti. How do you secure yourself towards against the thieves? Abafere, Ababi poultry has got a lot of risks, and I don't advise anyone who is a beginner to invest in that. That's Musalwa Derek. Agamba poultry has a lot of risks, and beginners should not be investing there. Good morning, Joseph Bari Kudembe. If land is available in Sereko Agamba, they can also try piggery or farming if they can. Things that take 3 to 5 months to harvest, or maybe into miezi 3 to 5 nzo kulima ko kwagala. What are some of those crops that take 3 to 5 months? What are some of those things? Then okulima mpulidde abantu bangi nga bagamba nti okulima kulimu amaziga mayitirivu. Mpulira nnyo abantu nga bagamba they should create a business plan in detail outlining their goals, strategies and financial projections. That's Morad K Momo VIP. Back are creating a business plan, goals, financial projections, and all those things. That's Morad K Momo. I believe not everyone is meant for entrepreneurship. Some people do best being employees. In that case, I advise you upgrade academic docs and seek better opportunities. Okay, that's also advice. There are people that are not meant to start businesses. There are people that are better off like that. Nga ye bamukozesa nga bwana agenda okwekozesa agenda kwetuka. Guys, business ownership, especially I find that especially in Uganda is not for the weak. Why? We don't have regulations. Anyone can start a business the next day. You can start your business. It's working out in a month. The next month someone starts and comes and opens the very same business near you or opposite. You get, simply because yours was working out. And just like that, you have competition, and then they open it. Now take it at the window. One see. You have to have a thing. Sometimes you make losses. Like recently I did shows where I made a big loss, and I'm okay. I woke up the next day and things, and like life goes on. I know that whatever loss I made, I'll recoup it some other time. You have that kind of you have that kind of heart for you to start a business in Uganda. You have to be very strong, and you also have to know that Uganda is still a country that is a bit disorganized. Today a business is very profitable, then the next day you are introducing Omsorogwa business and then start not being profitable. So what Saith is doing, not everyone is cut out for it. Entrepreneurship kubanga oli mugezi ngate oli mugumu ngate oli mukakalukanye. There are people, I know people that are not bakakalukanye nga ye akola better nga bamukozesa. Okitegeera, the stress of how do I pay the rent for the office, abakozi babanja, the stress of tetunasasula masanyalaze, internet yaweddeko, ate leero tetufunye sales, guno omwezi tetutunza ate tulina osasula aba suppliers and all that. That stress is not for everyone, but still this person yatugambye alina million mukaaga ne common sense atandike business ki. Let's still advise him accordingly. Go in your business. Some people have said poultry, then someone said poultry has a lot of risks, a beginner shouldn't go there, and then someone said you buy Nissan Sunny and you start moving watermelons along, and then someone said start piggery obalima ebimera that you will harvest in 3 to 5 months. I was told that produce is a good business. Okay, produce, you buying and selling things like rice, beans and all that. Yeah, I expected the car for someone that deals in produce. Agenda kube ekyo yo ayongereko edaija as we move visa. I recommend that the person to start up a boutique for strictly men's stuff. Okay, that's Igumba. Jonathan has said you start a boutique that's men's stuff. That's trousers, shirts, belts, shoes, socks, underwear, watches, capes, t-shirts and shirts, jumpers, jackets. Sibi abasajja bibambala byokka. Tulina ebirala byetwambala byebyo. Awo abasajja sunglasses, awo abasajja obuba then 6 million a little too little. Mpozi ngoberako nebiri ku display ngebimu obitumya mwe guys. I realize ebintu by'abasajja bya bay. But that's what Jonathan has said. You start a men's boutique. You start a men's boutique. Good morning, Chris Da Vinci. Chris Da Vinci, we are advising someone here. The person has 6 million and common sense and they want to start a business. Saith agame entrepreneurship is not for everyone, but munange say wane Kampala wesanga ngo inokutandika business. Wane Kampala oyinza okusoma n'osoma ebitabo n'obimala ne weesanga ng'era okumalako oyina kubanga weetandikidde business. Some people employ you and then they don't pay you for months. You get it? And then other people employ you and then they pay you too little for you to survive on. That's the Uganda we live in. So sometimes people are forced to start their own businesses. At least with their own business, they know that it can grow. Ne waba atandisa afuna busente butono bw'ateekamu obukodyo amanya nti esobola okukula n'afuna sente eziwera. I have found that that's the biggest problem we have in Uganda. People get employed by businesses that can't pay them a livable wage, and some other people get employed by people that don't pay them for months on end. I told you, Edda, there is a time I went to teach drama at one of the institutes. It was a big institute at that time. But the thing that happened then was that natukayo nga n'abaana bye basoma tebabitegeera. But then me, I was there for like a month. Then the second month, at the first month they did not pay. The second month they did not pay. And then I was asking myself, how do you keep working in a place where you're not being paid? And then I realized people had been working there for years. Ngabamba banja a full year of salary. Me, I quit very quickly. I have to survive. I have rent to pay and all that. So that's when I quit. But Munange says sometimes in Uganda you end up having to start your own business, not because you want, but because it's the best decision for you as an individual. Obuzibu obuli wontize lwe nagenda muleni lubajja okunkwata kati ate omusirikale kati waliwo abasirikale abamu abayina ennugu nga wakwatirako Arthur bw'ati ayogera ku kugaba enguzi kati it's safer for me to be here. But remember, the best businesses for you depends on your interests, skills, and local market conditions. Consider consulting with a business advisor or a mentor for personalized guidance. Thank you very much, Morad K. Momo Africa Karota, good morning. Nathan 256, let him buy a Vitz and start Uber business. Nathan, tell your Vitz million mukagi so vuga Uber. Atoba ne buy a million kumite vuga Uber. Echonchi gamba. Now, in 2018, you could have gotten, because I got my Vitz at 10 million in 2018. 2018 and it was in perfect condition. But right now, a Vitz at 10 million cannot be in perfect condition. A Jakuba at least a Jakuba tekola SC, and a car without SC cannot do Uber. If you have an episode of be checking out, ne SC na let me say Uber. So a Vitz at 6 million cannot do Uber. I chochonchi go yenzenga Arthur. Buying a piece of land over, because I could advise them to come in poultry with 6 million. They can start 300 birds locals, they make 50-50 cocks, and hence in 4 months they can sell off cocks to bring back money. So in 4 months aba ajayo capital wegweyazam nadamu na agulendala. That would be interesting for us to have a conversation on it. Padi lwakuba mama bisi yenkoke yabantu nga bangi bagikaba. Henry Modern Drinks, good morning. Firstborn, thanks Arthur. How are you today? I'm very, very lovely. Mukama akumye. Ndi mulamusina wanuma ekyo nkyebaliza mukama. On the other hand, mukwano gwange kunsa home based plumbing. Home based plumbing akyali mu ddwaliro. Trader yamulinnya okugulu. Era tumuteeremu essaala. Wali yatandise okutambulira ku miggo. Naye kati ebbanga lyamaze mu ddwaliro lingi. Owesikudo atomedde owa boda mubalaba babali wali. Owesikudo atomedde owa boda ate ababoda obamanyi ne bwakawatala aliwo kabaka badde katifu already era omaliriza okasasudde naye bamulese wa boda agenze. So anyway guys, we are advising someone that has 6 million and common sense. What business can they start? You can give them a bit of procedure, a bit of context, so that wonga ali blind. Nsamba Arnold, farming is the best idea, bro. You earn a lot than what you invested. Okay? Farming, what exactly? Because literally every business, that's what they tell us, that will take a sentence no jamu nyingi. That's what they tell us for every business, that will take a kakade o jamu babusatu. Katuli business wetu bwekola kati gwatugamba farming what exactly? Chicha ino okulima to be able to get a lot more than what he invested. Thieves are everywhere in God. It's God who decides. Okay, musale baba musale. Arthur, let him start a small mini grocery, but he has to be frugal and budget within his means. Mainly concentrate in fast moving products. Mama jamu mumulabye. Yeah. Naye ngenda gezesako ku route endala olwaleero. I'm going to try another route. Kijja tuyambako n'okulambula. Fast moving produce and not to invest the 6 million for the start. Okay? Ochiwulide baba. For all businesses, don't dare start a retail shop. Keep your money because business in Uji mitawana myerere. Saith Agambi, I've done mobile money before. That's not true. You can't make that money. MTN line I got at 700k. Airtel I don't remember, but it wasn't more than 500k. The margins are very low, and that I can testify. Yeah, he can get an entry point in poultry. Iggy, he may not start with the rearing the chicken, but he can get an entry point like dealing in eggs and supplying them to both the consumers and retailers respectively. Okay, Arthur, okulima 2 weight loss programs. I lost 5 million in the garden last season. Oh, sorry about that, Enoch. Saith mobile money works depending on where you are. Mobile money can work if you are in a big center. Good morning, Michael UG. Heath Moses, good morning. Comment your day was a padding you come zao. After selling off cocks, he will remain with the hen for laying, and I advise him to put like 12 cocks from another farm so that he can get fertilized eggs. A tray is like 30k, and it can be a breeder in the wendi. Or your agamba farming of plants harvested in 3 to 5 months. It's like chicken weight loss program. Me, I think there is something we are missing out. He may be with a job when he needs a side hustle to invest 6 million with. Me, one thing I've realized, if you have a job, it's better to concentrate on your job. That's the one thing I've realized. It's always better to concentrate on your job, not take a sentezo. n'otemenya nnyo. Side hustles ezo zisse ssente z'abantu. Side hustle yali nyumye nga ya skill. Side hustle yali nyumye nnyo nga ya skill. Let me add on my advice. You can get a busy shop and renting there. Most of the big shops have security. Derek, mobile money used to make sense when you could charge sending fee. Now it's not worth it. Good morning, Hasmat. He should get a job first. If he doesn't have one, then start a business without pressure for money. Will be easy. He can start from the renting land and venture in vegetables. Farming, Vanang. I remember I did maize na esechidira. Nza okulima kulabeka si kwange. So guys, but we are still advising someone who has 6 million and common sense. Ategeera asobola okumanya nti katono ntandise okukola loosi n'avaawo. Wabula kyanoonya kimu, miliyoni ze 6 azikozeemu ki? Miliyoni ze 6 osobola omugamba nti tojja zikozesa zonna naye ojja kukola kino. Guys, we are going to try another route today. The times mbadde nvuga Entebbe Express have realized that it's better no ite wale watali jam. Kati, let me try another route today. Let's try this route today. Nange simanje tulagane, we are trying another route. Tocha mpeze era kubase bwana muwala kugamba kwagala na yenge ekituufu ayagala sente. Bwana muwala kugamba kwagala na yenge ekituufu ayagala sente. Igita mwengera balaga akakodyo tulina we tukyamira wali n'owaayo olwasa. Abalungi temwesigwa ataba ku mulungi afaawoza nayigogetyo money. We are advising someone that has 6 million and common sense. What business should they do? Aina milioni 6 ne common sense. Akole business ki? Advise this person accordingly. Osobola omwa a bit of context n'omugambo ojja kukola bwoti ne bwoti osobola okumalako. Kakati mulaba wano wetuli tewali kkubo. Naye abaana bateeka wano waliwo entrepreneurship venture. Abaana bateekawo obawaayo 1000 n'osala n'odda ku liri ekkubo eddala. Okitegeera obawaayo nusu 1000 lwokka wano n'osala n'odda ku liri ekkubo era n'otabawa wano. That's when you know that nobody can stop reggae. Iramba wadde olwasalawe. Kakati bagambe tugezesa route ndala. Olere mbugu simane no wako. Manche tunonya njagala kusalamu tugere tuyiteri waggulu ku lubiri tugezeseeko eyo kuba tubadde eno twali tuyise yokko. Sebugwawo Mede agambye good morning. Chris Fitness, I agree with you 100%. Asoka afuna omulimu. Never start any business hoping to get profits immediately. Yeah, of course guys, businesses profits don't work like that. Businesses, I have often told you the story of Bukede TV. They started with capital to take them for 5 years and they are paying for everything they need to pay for salaries and all that. But they broke even in 3 years. That means for 3 years they were not making profit. In the 3rd year they did not make profit. They broke even. Breaking even is when you don't make a loss, you don't make profit. Then starting the 4th year they started making profit. I don't know where they are right now. But it literally seems like Bukede TV is the only profitable station or profitable business for Vision Group. Arthur, I think if he's still employed, let him concentrate on the job first before wasting his money in business. Or let him buy a land, akasenteka akakuumira omwo. Okay? Pade agamba, because we poultry, he can do it at home without pressure, without paying taxes on transport for every day. Because poultry, I think this is what they call katwe, right? Batunda yebyuma ebyekuzimba ebyaki naye mwe yutani yange tebagiri nyeemu gye njagala okukola awo wa triple M eno katwe togira Finance Trust Bank. Aha, Mikel Yuji abadde agamba agule boda bid as a second hand aziteke in small town centers nga zimuwa omutwalo gwe. Is it safe for white Americans there? Bully, come on, buru. Is it safe for white Americans? Has it ever been unsafe for white Americans anywhere? Yeah? Emma Katunji, good morning. Musala Derek says, but I don't advise anyone to go to farming due to price instability and they depend on God's mercies. Henry Border drinks, jam is everywhere na ye. Tugenda gezaako tulwanagane nakyo. Tugenda gezaako tulwanagane nakyo. Tulabe. It seems like if you stick to the main line, you lose. So guys, we are advising someone that has 6 million and common sense. What business should they be starting? 6 million and GDI yeringa inabiye fumba. Na yekala ikabulu bana GDI yerabika bulungi. I see why people keep buying them. I see why people keep buying them. They look really nice. Eh? There's a time I was also tempted to buy it for Mama Aban. Seleka osente zigula yingini ya yama katune gearbox ne computer nti ochikwata butwasi kwasi n'otuuka n'oteeka muli ata abasajja bakyaganyo tusasula kijja kuggwa bachiri bibaawo kijja kuggwa. So guys, we are advising someone I know million mukaga and common sense. What business should this person be starting? Advise them accordingly. What business should they start with their 6 million? A business that does not need them to have a particular skill or specialty. Advise accordingly. That's a business change. Let's advise our friend atandike business chine million ze mukaga. One thing zenga after changes mbulamu is that you have to do one thing at a time. Network etusumbwamu na tujja kumalako. It's good to upskill in what you do or in the line work they know best. Thank you very much, Kazoba. Aha. Will be surprised nti jetuli ekiretayo jam lack of common sense bantu kubeera be baletawo jam lack of common sense yatusumbwa wetuli. I think we missed out the border business. Remember, it has daily income. Someone has suggested it. Frank say it's true, he should get a job first and continue saving money so that he can start from a position of abundance than scarcity. 6 million is very little money to give you proper options. I opened up a unisex salon 3 years ago and I was managing it on CCTV camera, but my employees used it as address, and now they got new businesses. Business yetaga woli yetaga osobola monitoring until such a time that you can actually be there remotely nayenga eina systems ezijikuuma ngekola byeyina okukola. I'll give you an example for a business that can employ a manager at every level. Ochitegera kati olaba nga Cafe Javas, they have a, let's say, general manager, they have a manager kitchen, they have a manager waiters, waitresses, over serving people, they have a manager security. Ochitegera, it's easier for you to manage a business when you can pay different people to keep things in check. But if you don't, nga omukozi, for example, if you have a saloon, nga asibe envidi era ye managing, asale envidi ye managing, kitegeeza okisegera kitegeeza asobola okukola kyonna kyayagala. Ne bwoba ne kamera basobola okulaga nti wali bakasitoma naye nga bakasitoma bajjeewo n'abateeka mu saloon endala n'abasibirayo. All of us have the same aspirations, but if we keep doing the same, we will remain the most entrepreneurial country with businesses that don't see their first birthday. I mean, you know, I was in a class, in a marketing class, and the teacher now about how long I've been doing my business, and she was surprised, and she said, "You have been doing it this long, and it still survives." Like chirabikanga mu Uganda ebintu bifa mangu. That's what it seems like, that in Uganda businesses fail very fast. Namwe munzijeeko olujanja mwe mulowooza ffe tetulina gye tulaga. Nejjamu alabika ali ekibuya eri. Kati eyo trader yetulemesezza okuyitamu. Kale katusooke tuconcentrating wano. Eno mumanyiyo anange. Eno kati nange wano bayitawo katwe mukama yamanyi naye nga ntera okuyitayo kati bwe tuba tukola pre-purchase inspections ne batutwalako side zeeyo makindi eyo ogenda okwesanga olina kuyita wano okitegeera akakubo nange sikamanyi naye nga batera okutuyisaayo eno. Good morning Ben Kako, boda zisala wazikolako kazooba. Farming and poultry amaziga mangi banange amaziga goma nize sijja kulima. So guys, we are advising some of the last 6 million network ebadde ensumbwa ngensala mu bintu byembadde njogera. What did I say first? I said that I find that it's always a good idea if you do one thing at a time, get better at it, become the best at it, and then you can move on to the next, probably, if that thing has worked out and now it can self-sustain. I find that it's a much better idea than you doing more than one thing. I think you're not only mediocre. Which take it, because you can also do that. And there are so many people that do that. That's why go back and skill yourself and get better at your job. Get mukwan network amugira abwe tukolako emikolo kati olwo lubiri lwe tutunuddemu. That's the Kabaka's Palace. Ababadde tebamanyi the palace. That's the palace. abatamanyi olwo lubiri lwa kabaka lwe twetoloola kati. We watali jaamu olwaleero. Morning Winnie Muwonge, we advising someone that has 6 million on common sense atandike business chi ne millioni ze omukaaga. Atandike business chi ne millioni ze omukaaga. Mwe guy, I think I'm going to try something here. Kasita tuba tulambula. Kasita tuba tukola ki? Kasita tuba tulambula. Let's try something else. We're gonna make them jump. We're gonna make them dance. Come on. Jump, 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 jump. Again. On party. Jump, 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 jump. Para pa pa pa. Para pa pa. Para pa pa pa. I'm sure all abantu abatajjanga kenu. Nga they were born in Jinja, they went to schools in Mukono, and they walked along Jinja Road. Ngeno tajanga yoko nga tagenda ngakona mu Nkuka. Even me, I've not been to Nkuka before, but I've been to the palace. But I don't. Walinga ye miole so jojo twagendanga. Then we also went to visit. Yeah, the reason why I'm going this opposite direction is because everyone that is going the direction where we are coming from is going to town. And the people that are going this way, tebagenda mu town. So it might be a little bit easier this way. Simanyi lwaki jamu jali olwaleero, and it has nothing to do with the day. Has everyone just gotten their car out today? Guys, let's advise this person a little more. Obama gezi gaweddeyo ge mbadde mumuwa. Gaweddeyo mwongere mumuwa amagezi. Some people have told you, in case you're watching, soko ogende oyongere ku skill, ojja kwetaagako millioni nga 2 okwongerako ku skill, oyongereko ku bitabo, oba oyongere ku magezi, oba okumanya, oba okutegeera omulimu gwo gw'olimu kati wajje millioni ezo omukaaga. And normally it's easier to reinvest where you get the capital. Gwoyo capital gw'olina mukwata omuzze omujje obazzaayo nga 50%, so that business gets better. Nze ensonga lwaki nkyasoma, kubanga ebintu byenzijeemu sente nze nga Arthur bye nasoma kati buli kiseera mba njagala neeyongerako okwongera okubitegeera nsobole okusukkulumako ku balala. Ani amanyi we tuli? Today I make a smile, I make a laugh, I make a wine. Come to me, girl, feel a touching and dancing, me, girl. I'll make you one, me make you one, me make you one, me. I'll make you smile, I'll make you feel nice. After that, I'll take you to my place where we will play, or before we play. Akayanja ka Kabaka simanyi oba mukalengera ge amazzi g'olengera. That is the Kabaka's Lake. Then akamotoka akatandabikira bulungi ka akwa kaako katuli mu maaso. mpozi nature atandikeyo phone accessories in busy areas, but is that business something that can grow? Phone accessories ekula oba ebeerawo ng'olina kujjamu sente zaakulya eno ring road Arthur oli wano mu Ndeeba Lubiri side. Yes, hi Saddam. Guys, tuchamuwa amagezi oba tunyumire obunyumizi ka view. Thank you very much guys abawadde omusajja ono amagezi. Sijjukira linnya lya mazima, sijja balima nti nzijukira yabuuza ekibuuzo ekyo, but I remember he posted the question nga katuchogerekeo oba yakibuuziza ku Saturday ne mukaka tuchogerekeo enkya which Sunday, and somehow I was overwhelmed with work. Nenerabira okujja kati mulabe ekkubo lino liva ku Lubiri ne ligenda wali ku Gondi ku Bulange Mengo. Ku Bulange we wali CBS, we wali BBS, okitegeera. That's where the parliament sits. So in this car road, the Kabaka can move directly from his palace and goes to the parliament, the Buganda parliament. Okitegeera. Era waliwo ka roundabout mugenda Kalaba, only the Kabaka goes through the center of the roundabout. The rest of you guys have to go round. Olaba engalabi ezo mu makkati g'engalabi waliwo gate. Eyo gate eyo bagiggulawo nga Kabaka ayitawo alina waalaga oba ng'agenda to the parliament oba ng'ava ku parliament. Makkati g'engalabi ezo only the Kabaka can go through, no one else. All the others abalala ffenna tuyita bbali waawo engera wootulaba. Only the Kabaka goes through that roundabout n'agiyita mu makkati. Kati we have tried to go around the jam like this. Now you'd ask yourself, Arthur, why have you gone around? But then Peter Express and Nakus, you know, I realized the Express actually saves me fuel. So sometimes it's better no ite wala ngateri jam than for you to go short distances with jam. So that's why I'm comfortable going around in circles like this. If I don't find jam, it's much better for me. Okitegeera nzikira najja kwano ku coating amanja njagala manje maka tuba mpaka sente ngenda okulaba nga sente zosasanya mu kubanja emiliyoni 2 omalirizo osasanyiza miliyoni 3 bakwe miliyoni 2 nembivaako. After I can do mobile money and agent backing very well in busy area, though it's a risky business. Isoba Ivan, good morning. That's the Royal Mile. Nemwe bagayi kirabika nze sikwata bintu, sikwata mannya ga bintu. Eno bagiyita mayiro eri Royal. Angamba wano wonna ttaka lya Kabaka, you can get a lease but you cannot own it. All this land from the palace up to the parliament. Because that's the Buganda parliament. That thing that you're seeing up there, the Kasolia, that's the parliament. I've been to that building. It's an old building, but there's an air of power in that place. When you enter that place, it's not luxurious, but there's an air of power if you enter that building. Awa yafe mulowooza nno teweze sike kaseera mbasiibule naye munjira munyumirwa ka view ate munagamba mwe mumanyi kye mulimpa nagamba Arthur yasazeewo bw'atuuka Emmenga atuggyeko sigenda bajjako munyumirwe ka view. I'm not going to go through town because of the jam. Kati mulaba omuntu yasigadde ku ssaawa ya Queen nakurelinga that jam nange yetoolodde. You can osobola okwesanga nze nseviza amafuta okusinga yasigadde ku ssaawa ya Queen. because jamu okusawa ya Queen bwakwata wali ku Ntebe Road nakwata wali omuntu yetolodde abakusinga. Like in the morning when I go via the express, it's an additional 16 kilometers, but I save fuel. So today I'm going to buy the monthly ticket of the express, so that's siddamu kwemenya. Whenever I want to go via the express, I just go. Which the monthly ticket is 90k. If I pay daily, and even if I just use it in the morning, I'd be using 100,000 shillings for a month. Yet if I pay 90, I can use the express as many times as I want. Yet save money. Which so the people that don't know where we are, wanatuli Mengo. And always when you're following lorries like that one, give them a bit of distance, because they are manual and they are old. It can always come back. So you need to give him time, especially when you're on a hill. You give him space, but of course when he enters the road, you enter with them. Just be careful, the border guys. The border guys are more dangerous than cars. A car person, it's very hard for a car person to knock you down, but it's very easy for a border guy to knock you and then make you pay. The police will definitely make you pay because you have more money. So always watch that out. There is a lorry that crushed someone's car some time ago. It'll go by. Let him think about spare parts and accessories, either for cars or borders. After you tebadde kutwekobe naye triple A moloza nno nze nkwata amanya g'ebintu erabika nze manyi bulange we bayita bulange Mengo. GBP from scratch agambye millions z'omukaaga zigule ka standard bwe yagale zigule ka standard bwe yagale eno yonna tujjayo nga kilomita 5 tuzitambula nga tuli mu kibuga wakati. You can imagine doing 50 kilometers in the center of town. That's a big distance. Enjoy the car view. Shortly. Nenga, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Thank you very much for advising. Abali mukamoli temulemeranga yonyo bwe mutyo. Always come and advise people, and because one time now oyinza okwetaaga the same advice, and I'm sure you would want for people to advise you. Tunobaita ebakuli. If you talk to a broker, nakuga imoroka eri wa bakuli we wano wetuli kati. We wano wetuli wa bakuli. Ere moroka we zirinziraba walona ne yalese role ziri awo. Nete dia ina taxi. So anyway guys, thank you very much for being on the broadcast. Basi mpola paka wena tuka ate embassy bulira ddala Muyombya Mark, Triple M, to see me Eddie, Travel Live Vlog, Nsereko Starch, Louis, Jonathan, Mokisa, John's Info, Morad K Momo VIP. Kati wano tutu se tuyingide na akulabi. Tuyingide na akulabi. I think around this place we wali Mengo SS. Around this place wali Mengo SS. Eno no je nayitanga buli naku ngende makerero okusoma. Ngandi mu kibina yange ya Manio UAB 155J. Mulindo agonzaga SPK driving school Kanyanya ku gazi. Gobotuka ku gaza au SPK webi. Mugala Social Mixed Farm, Elijah Mwiru Yatua, Elian Price, Seth Kagaba, Patrick Rio Poultry Farm Pade, Godfrey Tambala, Matovu Idris, Search Joseph Balamaga, Matovu Idris, Travel Live Vlog, Semusu Wilba, Lubura Chris Fitness, Goreti Nachintu, Musalwa Derek, Joseph Balikudembe, Seth Kagaba, Igumba Jonathan, ono naleka wa platinum credit. Ni abantu bayiza dunia. Chris Da Vinci, Africa Carota, Nathan 256, Fastborn, Henry Borden Drinks, Nsamba Arnold, Natigo Timothy, Michael Yuji, Heath Moses, Kawagama Enoch, Hasmad, Paul Banaria, Sebugwao Medi, Emma Katunji, Kazoba BL, Magembe Frank, mwebale nnyo kubeera ku broadcast bantu bange. Thank you for choosing this place every morning. Balvids, Winnie Muwonge, all in one Canada for you. Muganasi Joshua Mixfam na kubuzizaako. All 787 Ntale Samuel Kisa Mashadrak BLM Moban Musema Saddam Isoba Ivan GBP from scratch Ochaloi Daniel Nabali Mukamori. I don't take it for granted. Mwebale nnyo kubeerawo. Thank you for choosing for the love of cars every morning. I hope we give you value. Nenze katonda yakola ababoda kimanyi ne government yabava nemu ebitala bitadde ffe nganda baba taxi ate bavuga bagenda ngate ebitala bitadde ffe badde nkubi wa boda ebyuma kyokabwa omukuba ebyuma nga abantu bawoza gundi abamoroka bavuga bubi omusajja abadde atusi ekifo kya omusabaze wa boda ogamba wa boda abadde ansaka omusajja emoroka abadde atusi abadde abasse ekinga muvuga ebyekikwago. That's why me I don't sit on borders. I don't want to blame the wrong people. A border guy will ride badly and then you start blaming a car that you have crashed with. So guys, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Thank you for advising. I don't remember who brought that question up, but tomorrow will be Market Tuesday. Yes, we will share information. Tujja kuba tweyigirako fenna kati mpitewa anti nonye wata abejjamu mpitewa nendo genda nempita mukali akakubo ka Law Development Center kantunuleyo nengere kantunuleyo eno ndabo it's worth it. Let me see. Katumale gayitayo katumale gayiteeno katumale gayiteeno. Nammwe muyinza okulowooza mu neetoolodde muno neetoolodde bwetooloozi neetoolodde nammwe mulambule neetoolodde nammwe mulambule kati ate bwetutambule tunaaba tukola ki? Neetoolodde nammwe mulambule mulabe enguudo ezikyaganya okuggwa nga luno naye balutaddeko amaanyi naye nga thank you for being part of this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted at all. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? But I tell her. Yes, I tell her. Abatamanya no gye bayita sa Apollo Kagwa Road. Abatalinnyirangako muruka munamayi ba bus park yiyo. Nange sirinyirangamuko. Sirinyirangamuko. I've not. But tulajjamu okunoonyaamu Kigege. Twatambula nno. Twakajjamu emirundi 3 nga tunoonya Kigege. We have a Spacio new model UBA on sale. They don't do marketing. Jangoji marketing encha, broadcast encha. You come and market that car tomorrow on the broadcast. Katu ingi dichiseka. If you ever want to buy a car that you will drive and drive and drive, do very little maintenance on, and continue to drive it, that's the car. Mark to Musota. But buy the one that has a Beams 2000 engine. You will drive teina byefa okujja kongo oli muono nnyo. Mark to Musota, Mark to Grand is a motoka tezina byezifa yadde. Just buy it in good condition. Make sure you do inspection. Newoba togenze na Arthur. But the Mark 2 Musota and Mark 2 Grand is muku motoka temula bantu bagamba Primo tefa, Mark 2 tefa. Prima ate focusing on Mark 2. Lakubanti Mark 2 enywamu focusing ako Primo, but Mark 2 tefa. But Omoding, you people think a Vitz is not a car. A Vitz is a real car. It can go up to 1,000 kilometers if it's in good condition. 500 kilometers is very little. Me, I've driven cars. I've driven a Vitz for longer distances than that. Way longer. Collins, Jimmy Putan, Omoding Daniel, and Samuel Omuri, and the rest of you guys that have joined that later. Thank you very much for joining us. And Namwabari Mokamoli, thank you very much. I wish you a very lovely day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Market Tuesday. And we are learning marketing. Come and market them tomorrow. Ciao.